What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We're jumping back into the 350 million global downloads reached worldwide celebration cataclysmic campaign part 2. Hell yes. As you can see, we have the image for this cataclysmic campaign. We're in part 2, but the real question is, when is part 3 starting? As you can see, we still got some stuff coming out in part 2. We're not completely done with it, but we're already looking at part 3. When is that part 3 gonna start? And don't worry, little Timmy, little Jimmy, little Billy, we're about to tell you.
Hear my thought. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my home.
Hey, before we get into the video, I just want to give a shout out to this month's members. I appreciate all of you guys. And if you want to contribute to the channel, but you don't want to have to sign up for a monthly payment type of thing, you can go into any one of my videos, this one included, and scroll down here to the thanks button. This is actually really cool. You're able to contribute, leave a highlighted comment below, and have a nice little animation on the YouTube video. Or you can just watch, subscribe, and like. So to quickly go over what we have so far, because this is very important, and it kind of it gives you the date of when part 3 is going to come out. It's very, very obvious, right? We have the Extreme Z battle for Goku, right? We already had the Extreme Z battle for Frieza. We had the new events for the collection of Epic Battle. And there may be a Stage 3. There may not be. Who knows? We're not 100% sure about that. We have the Furious Charge breaking the Siege event, which is very interesting. Kill 25 of Frieza's soldiers. We have the Full of Crisis Bulma on duty, which I'm actually surprised that we haven't gotten farther along than we have on this. We have the Grand Elder Guru's Guidance event, which honestly hasn't been as hype. It was extremely hype, but then once we saw it in practice, that hype kind of died down, unfortunately. We have the Saiyan and Rebellion event for the Krillin, and then the Krillin exchange into Vegeta. And then we have the Extreme Z area. Now, all this other stuff is good and fun and all that, right? The Zarbon coming in the Warrior Race event, and then you have the Legend of the Super Saiyan event to get the Goku, and then Patent Battle and the Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash, and then the old school stuff and the Dokkan event stuff, right? But that's not really what we're looking at. We're looking at this, the Extreme Z area Ginyu Force Saga, because in this Extreme Z area, there seems to be one stage left, just one stage remaining, and that's for Intelligence Ginyu, Intelligence Captain Ginyu. Now, what's interesting is that you also have the physical Captain Ginyu, as well as the tech Ginyu Goku. Now, with the Ginyu Goku, I can see it going both ways. The physical Ginyu, I don't think is ever going to see an easy A. He was like one of the first battlefield memory units, and I just don't see them ever showing him any love. He's just kind of in the dust, right? Like LR Intelligence Piccolo, the free-to-play boy. Hopefully he gets an easy A, but you know how it's been going, I don't really see that happening. But the tech Ginyu Goku, I see it 50-50. I see them either ignoring him and just saying, hey, we gave you the 5 units of the Ginyu Force, take it or leave it. The LR Tech Ginyu Goku is as good as he is. Or they can make an Extreme Z battle, a legendary Extreme Z battle for the free-to-play unit, just 10 levels, right? Just 10 stages, and then do it that way. So I can definitely see that happening as well. Now, the Intelligence Ginyu, we know for a fact, is going to be showing up in this Extreme Z area. And the way that we know that is because it actually tells us the date of when he's showing up. And more importantly, it tells us the date of when part 3 is starting. That is a massive, massive thing, because the part 2 banner is coming out in just a few days, right? just a few days, I think like 2 more days or something like that. It's going to be coming out. So very, very, very soon. And that's going to be the Krillin Gohan, and then as well as the second LR, the LR Vegeta. Whereas the Int Ginyu is coming out much later. And what is that date? Well, we just got to scroll down just a bit past all this information, past what characters to bring, past the stage details, and we get to this section. Stages related to the Ginyu Force members will be added sequentially. Don't miss out on the stage, just one, that's singular, mono. Don't miss out on the stage that will be added 9/22 Wednesday. So September 22nd is when the Captain Ginyu Stage 5 will appear in the game. And so that just makes you realize that, oh, well, that's when Part 3 is coming out then. Because like I said, in about 2 days, the 15th, is when the Vegeta and Krillin Gohan banner will show up, the top legendary summon. And then about a week later, Part 2 will finish and Part 3 will show up. And Part 3 will go from the 22nd until about, the 3rd or the 4th, I believe these events are leaving. Do we actually have a time of when this is? The 5th, there you go. So it'll last a little over a week. About 10 days or so, which makes a lot of sense. And then we'll jump into the Gohan celebration over on Global with, the new AGL Kid Gohan, who's that Garlic Jr. is absolutely incredible. Just one of the best. I mean, honestly, he could be a Dokkan Festival exclusive unit. Just how good he is, but he's just a banner unit on there. And the Kid Gohan is incredible as well. For whatever reason, I made a video recently where for whatever reason somebody was saying that he was the worst Dokkan Festival exclusive of 2021, and I don't agree with that at all. I do think that it's the physical Goten and Trunks, even though the physical Goten and Trunks is very, very good. Limited teams and the fact that you can never put him in slot 1 because he doesn't gain any defense unless he's super attacking. And so that can lead him to getting crushed, particularly if you're going into difficult events where some events will lock the characters in turn and you can't move them side to side. So if he gets locked in that front position, could potentially lose you the match. So that's where I'm not a massive fan. I still think that he's really good. You have the Strength Fidel also, who's very, very good, better than the physical Goten and Trunks, but even more limited, even less teams you can run that unit on. So you can make an argument that the Kid Gohan, because of his usability, because of his support, because of his stacking defense, is more useful than those other 2 units, right? Because he's going to be a support on multiple teams, because he can be ran on a ton of different categories and whatnot. So you could make a case for that. But saying that he's the worst is just, I don't know, that's pretty silly. So he's incredible, and that's going to be the next, Dokkan Festival exclusive that we get in the game. That's going to be the next campaign that we get in the game. And in regards to Part 3, I really don't expect too many events to actually happen. I can see the Extreme Z area, obviously, that's going to be coming out. I can definitely see, like I said, a 50-50. I can definitely see that Extreme Z, that legendary Extreme Z battle happening for the awakening of the LR Tech Ginyu. And then I can see, a finale to the campaign, just one more campaign with missions. We'll probably have like Golden Weekend stuff, right? They usually do that, where you complete extra missions and you'll get rewards and stuff like that. We can even see more stages to Extreme Super Battle Road and Infinite Dragon Ball History. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop an Infinite Dragon Ball History with Planet Namek Saga units. Like, that would just make a ton of sense, right? It would just make a lot of sense. And then we can even see Extreme Z Awakenings for the free-to-plays that we got introduced into the game. The Zarbon and the Krillin/Vegeta exchange unit. So that would be really cool if we see it. Hopefully we get all of that stuff and more to finish out this 350 million download celebration. If you guys have any ideas of what can potentially be dropping, leave it in the comments down below. If you're new here, you can click that blue join button, become a Boomer champion like Joe V, or do it the free-to-play way. Gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button, lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.